Hey everybody, this is Dr. Nashlie with the Garden of Nash, and I want to give y'all a garden update as I pick up a few little harvest items in the garden. So as you see here, this okra plant is almost as tall as me. Now I know that's not hard for some people, but I am short, but this okra plant is still taller than what it was before. Now, I just got back from in town, so hoping I didn't wait too late to harvest this okra. It actually still feels pretty soft, so that's a good sign. Look at that flower right there. So pretty, so beautiful. That red interior right there, it's almost like nature and God put those colors together. Just amazing. I love being out here in the garden, by the way. Just so peaceful. It helps relieve any stress that I may have. As I always say, plants don't talk back to you. So we have a couple more okra here. That looks really good. And y'all know I'm quick to eat the okra right straight off the plant. So good. This okra has proven to be a good type of variety to plant. Oh, you actually look at that. The persimmon tree is taller and it's growing even more shoots. That's pretty nice. And I noticed I had to actually put a trellis over my kiwi plant, but it's actually growing new leaves and getting it up there as well. Hey, Mother Rosemary, how you doing? All right. Okay, y'all, look at this. This is, okay. So we actually do have a few more sweet potatoes that I left. If you check out the last video, we were harvesting the sweet potatoes, but we also planted a chaos garden. So a chaos garden, if you don't remember, it's where you literally you prep the soil, but if you got old seeds, you're not sure they're gonna grow or not, we just sprinkle them all around. And so that's what we did here. And so you're actually seeing that some of those leafy greens we were planting, such as the kale, the spinach, the greens, these things are actually growing up in a major way. Look at that. So we're definitely gonna have more leafy greens. I don't even remember which one of these I planted, to be honest, but we'll see it come up. I believe it's some lettuce. I believe it's a certain type of kale, and it may also, I know collard greens and mustard greens. So those should be coming up. Now look at this, will you? Remember when we saved our seeds from our purple green beans? I call them purple green beans or purple TP beans. These things I think it's been maybe like a little over a week. Each and every single one of them that I planted is growing. So if you didn't believe or wasn't sure that if you could save seeds, remember, let them brown while still on the plant. Once they brown, I just stick them in the soil, and here they are growing. So can't wait to get more beans. In actuality, I think, now that I think about it, the spring season is actually probably the toughest season, right? Because you're trying to get the soil to start to warm from the colder winter months, and all of your seeds won't necessarily believe the hype until it actually gets really warm. In the summer, you got to deal with pests, you got to deal with the sun, you got to deal with the changes in the weather. But with the spring, with the fall time, you actually get the best of both worlds. So you get the weather, the sun is calming down, you get some pretty good rain days in there. You also have much less pests, because the pests, when the sun starts to come in and get the fall time, the pests know, hey, that's my cue, I gotta go. And also your soil's already warm. So that's the type of results that you get when you're planting going into that fall season, which I think now it's probably one of my favorite seasons to grow. All right, y'all, so like I said, I went on a little vacation, and it looks like unfortunately, the squash beetles have really gotten a hold to this cucumber plant here. Wow, look at this. Hold on, let me get this out of here. This is a crazy looking cucumber. It almost looks like a cross between a jalapeno plant and a cucumber. Now I know that those two can't cross-pollinate, or at least I thought they couldn't. But that looks like what may be happening here. So we'll do a little bit more research on that. I got a couple more little cucumbers that are coming off of here. This one's also, notice how curved it is. The first ones we were getting off of here didn't quite look like that. So I wonder if that is some form of cross-pollination of some sort. Not necessarily from a jalapeno, but maybe from another cucumber, because we do have some more cucumber plants. That one's looking like that may be all we'll be getting off of that this season, but this actually needs to be watered a little bit. But I know we got all kinds of bees in here. Mr. B and Mr. B's friends are all at work, busy at work here. We don't want to disturb them too much, but I want to grab some of these cucumbers off here. Let's see if I can without getting in the way here. All right, so we got one there. They say you don't want to let cucumbers ripen on the vine, because once you do that, it kills the entire plant. So I'm hoping that I didn't miss my opportunity to harvest some cucumbers. But look at those. Isn't that amazing? You know, my mind immediately takes me back to walking up to the corner store and getting a pickle from the candy person. I'm gonna put these in my pot here. I think we got a few more here we can get. Be careful that I don't disturb the bees here. All right. I think I saw one more over here. Yep, right there. Oh, there are more than one more. It's a couple more over here. Let's go ahead and get those. Taking those off. Now, you may notice, let me put this down before I drop. Now you may notice that some of the plants are starting to yellow, and I don't know if that is, it's either one or two reasons. That's either because these at the bottom did not get as much sun as the ones at the top. Oh, there's one more over there. And there's another one right there. Actually, go ahead and get that one off. There's a couple others on there. I'm gonna probably let those stay. I'm gonna walk around to the other side, but notice that the ones at the bottom, it's either because they're not getting as much sun as the ones at the top, because maybe the top ones are shading them out, or it could mean that the plant really is at the end of its life cycle. We've been growing these for a few weeks now, so it could be that's just the end of it. But also, the plant overall may look a little, gloomy or drowsy because we were out of town for a couple of days, so I didn't water it as much, but that's an easy fix. This thing has so many flowers on it. I'm trying to see, did I miss anything underneath here? Cucumbers are notorious for hiding. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. So as far as this pepper plant over here, if you all recall, we planted one pepper plant over here to see how it would do as an experiment. All right, so I hope somebody has a pickle recipe, because that's probably the next step, as I probably can't eat all these cucumbers at once, or definitely can give some away like I did last time. So thanks so much for tuning in. It's Dr. Nashlie with the Garden of Nash. Have you started your garden yet?